Hello, a very good afternoon to all of you. It's such a pleasure being here with all of you on the very first day of the new year 2022. I take this opportunity to thank all my supporters who have stood with me and beside me during the entire past year when I did not share any content whatsoever on the YouTube because of the turmoil in my life, both financial as well as emotional. I went through a very tough period the last year when my husband's health deteriorated, and ultimately I lost him to COVID in April last year. But then life has to go on. I am a coach and a speaker today, and I feel it is my duty, my mission to reach out to people and help them come to terms with all the turmoil going in their own lives. Life is all about highs and lows, light and shade. There is grief, there is bereavement, there is joy, there is fulfillment. And we have to take the good with the bad. Let us look forward, come out of the darkness and despair, and look for the light at the end of the tunnel, because that is going to show us the way forward. My backstory: who am I? How did I come to coaching? And today, why have I embarked on my speaking journey? Basically, I've been a teacher for more than 40 years. I have been teaching in the senior school in Kolkata. And in the course of my professional career, I impacted the lives of my students. I helped them to face the problems in their life with confidence and conviction. And when I retired, I decided to take that journey forward, to reach out to more people with my message, give them strength, give them comfort, give them solace, give them understanding, and help them to come to terms with their own situation. That is why, when the pandemic broke out, I started my podcasts. My first series was called The Soul of India, and I began with Buddha's message of bereavement and how to come to terms with bereavement. Then, with Mahavira's emphasis on forgiveness, because without gratitude and forgiveness, our life becomes like a desert, very dry and barren and arid. So, taking this message forward, I then started another series of podcasts, which is called Face Everything and Rise, that speaks about powerful self belief. It speaks about overcoming fear and rising above our limited self perceptions into becoming the hero of our own story. So, these are two podcasts that I put on air, and they are live on Anchor.fm, Spotify, and maybe three or four other platforms which Anchor has placed them on. Not only that, I have written a book now, And I would also like to tell you about my book. It's called Pivot in Confidence, Live Carefree. And it speaks about the qualities of head and heart that we need to have to grow in confidence. It speaks about the importance of accepting change in body, mind, and spirit, because change is the only constant. And I was inspired by the story of my father, who left the army mid career when I was about 8 years old and moved into the civil service and went on to carve an extraordinary career for himself in the Northeast. So, if someone could switch career in the late 30s, then how much more important is for the people in the middle age and even in their 20s to understand the importance of change, to be ready, open, and welcome to change. And this was brought home in a very, very meaningful way when the pandemic hit the world, because a lot of people found themselves without a job. They found themselves without a livelihood, and they had to look for a new way to earn a living to sustain themselves and their family. So the need to pivot in confidence became important as a means to survive through that traumatic period. We are not yet out of it. COVID was subsiding, but now we've come across variants of that resurfacing along with COVID 19. So, friends, my message is to all of you: keep hope alive. Hope dies eternal in the human breast. And if we are grateful to the Lord God above, the universe, call him by whatever name you profess, if we keep hope alive, eternal in our human breast, and are grateful to Lord God up above us, because it is his grace that sustains us. It is his grace that keeps us going through the difficult times in our life. Practice gratitude, practice forgiveness, practice kindness, because these are the qualities of head and heart which ennoble you as an individual, which give you the right to call yourself a human being. Let us strive for an inclusive society where gender, caste, creed are not the basis of acceptance of a person into your circle of friends, acquaintances, colleagues, near and dear ones. So let us strive for an inclusive society. Let us strive for a kind society. Let us strive for a humane society. I have started a mastermind. So, what is a mastermind, my friends? Mastermind is a group of like minded people coming together and the purpose of that mastermind is to help people to emote, to express, and to live a fulfilling life by finding a safe space where they can share their feelings without discomfort or without fear, shame, or guilt. So join me on my journey. You can talk to me at 9836982024. You can write to me at mindscapesolutions2020@gmail.com. You can leave a comment, engage with me, and let us move forward with confidence, hope, and conviction in our heart that the coming year will be, this year, in fact, will be a better year for all of us. And we will all live in hope of a safe, healthy, successful, and prosperous life with our near and dear ones. So, thank you, my friends, for being with me today. Happy New Year. May the Lord protect you and bless you with abundance. This is Vijay Bose signing off from Kolkata. A speaker, a life coach, podcaster, blogger, and always a teacher at heart.